Hey guys, welcome to the first ever episode of Tea Time over here on Teen Titan.
Tea Time is a brand new talk show where we talk about everything and anything.
So for today's episode, what are we going to talk about actually?
We are going to talk about red flags in relationships.
I think I have pretty good experience with this. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen red flags. I've also probably been a red flag at some point, but we're going to talk about all of that today with our two guests. Drumroll please! Liz and Debbie! Woo! Transition.
So today we're going to be talking about red flags in relationships.
What are some red flags to y'all?
Mine is like, if the guy is late on the first date, it shows a lot, right? Like how much you meant to him.
Why he's like, I was helping an old lady cross the road. Are you gonna be angry?
No, obviously not, but you have to be accountable, right? If you are late, then be accountable. It's
So
like,
if you're late, give a very good reason,
very
guys.
good
Yeah, reasons. Yeah, I was helping the old lady cross the road.
I was
Yeah.
helping a cat down from the tree.
But I get the lateness sentiment. Like, if anyone is late to meet me, I'll actually be quite upset because like I spent so much time getting ready. I came on time.
yeah,
I
exactly.
feel like this is like indirect, like because we are late for this show.
Okay, but I feel like that's kind of shooting at me also because I'm actually often late for dates as well. Because like I take a long...
You're late to work.
Okay, I'm late to work, I'm late to date. Oh, wait.
Send this clip to
Okay,
Jian.
no wait, if you are gonna have a first date with Ariana, but they will be late.
No.
Exactly.
I would not sleep at all so that I would never be late.
Right.
That's right. Okay, but I guess I just
So it
exposed
depends
myself.
on who you are
Yeah.
meeting,
Yeah,
right?
like how
If you really
important
want
the
it,
person
right?
is to you.
I think one of the signs to me is like that stands out is when they say like, I don't like animals. When I ask them, do you like animals? And they say like no, right?
Instantly, like, I will never talk to you again.
No, it's not. I just feel like, what does it take of someone to not like animals?
That's true.
Oh, you don't like animals, right?
No, I do. No, I like animals. Okay? All the girls out there, I love animals. I love them all.
I was actually telling Toman just now that my number one red flag is someone undermining my intelligence or like mansplaining something to me.
Right.
Because it's like you're trying to explain a concept to me and then I express that I already understand it. And then they're like, no, you don't. I'm gonna explain it to you some more.
Right.
Yeah, which I really don't like. At least when people meet me, they think I'm quite bimbo.
Really?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
At least like for guys. So when they think I'm a bimbo and then I'm like, I'm not.
You don't need to explain this to me. I got it. Debbie, what about you though?
I think I was like I'm still a very clingy person, but I think as I grow older, I start to learn to not be so clingy and be slightly more independent. But when I was in my first relationship with my first boyfriend, I was like super crazy. I needed to speak on the phone like until I fall asleep. So maybe it will be like 5-6 hours. And then there was one night he didn't want to call, and I was very sad. Okay, like, I'm also the red flag lah. Okay.
Yeah, actually
Yeah.
in my most recent relationship also, like I called him almost every night to fall asleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
But is it LDR?
It was LDR for a while, but even when we got back to Singapore, like we still called each other.
Okay.
Yeah, just because we were so used to
Right.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have like really bad mood swings, but I go from periods of being so clingy, like if you don't text me in an hour, like I'll start crying, to like,
my
okay, not actually, I'm exaggerating.
terrifying.
If you don't text me though, I'll get anxious because like
Right.
I do have anxiety, so I'll get a little bit anxious too. Like I don't want to see you, I don't want to talk to you.
Okay,
I
so it's
don't want
like,
to be around you.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. So do you like preempt them?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think it's important to communicate.
yeah.
If you
have
know.
to say.
Yeah, like people who
Because,
go into the
yeah.
relationship with me have to know that I am like this sometimes. I'm very like volatile and I cannot decide like what I want.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so one of the red flags I have is like being very clingy because I had like PTSD from one of my exes who basically, I met her for the first time. I met on OkCupid, but like no shame in there. You know
No
what?
shame in online dating.
Yeah, no shame, guys. Just admit it. But I met her on an online dating app, and then basically after that we met the first day, and then we met the next day, and then from then on we didn't stop meeting for like 3 months straight. And then every time I brought up like, hey, maybe we should not meet today. She'll be like, is it because you don't love me anymore? I'm
oh
like,
my god.
no, it's like I need space. You know what I mean? But also like one thing that I think this is quite particular to me, it's when you hide my identity when you're like
Right.
out on dates with me. I've never been good, but I
mean
think I feel this
hiding
more
your
towards
partner,
girls.
I'm so guilty of this.
Really?
guilty
But
of
okay, I
that.
want to know why though, because I'm always so confused. I've been like on the receiving end of it, where it's like,
Yeah.
where like I buy you flowers and then you like you
Show the
show the flowers, then you don't show
flowers.
my, or like you show my back, and then I'm like, where am I?
There's only like 2 reasons to
Okay,
that.
why?
Number 1, she's not proud of you.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
Like number 2 is just she wants to like have puppets.
Oh, I don't agree with that though. We do Instagram for as part of our living,
Yeah.
right? So Instagram is already like I show you my entire life, I show you
Yeah.
my personality and whatever.
Right.
That is like the one thing that I have to myself.
Oh, yeah, that's
you
for
know,
sure.
yeah. That's why
Yeah.
sometimes I like cover.
Another red flag I suddenly thought of. So I was dating this guy for a while. I was actually out with my friends and I was wearing quite a like skimpy dress, okay? And then I went out and then I was gonna go back home. So I thought like it would be better if I just like wear a jacket and go back home, you know? At least I don't look so skanky. I didn't have a jacket, so I borrowed one of my guy friend's jacket. I left it in my bag and I wanted to return him. And I don't know why, but he went through my bag and he saw the jacket and he flipped completely.
Oh my God.
He flipped completely. He was like, what the hell did you do? Like, did you go and him or something? And you know what? Guess what? Guess what? We were not even together. And we were not even
Oh,
like...
that's not cute.
Like, we were not even like official or anything. We were just like hanging out and quite close.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I used to date a guy, then his ex like is constantly looking for him. It's very, very messy because it's like he lies to me, he lies to the ex, and then the ex thought that she's still with him. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I can't even remember the details because it's so crazy,
my
but
goodness.
basically the most crazy part was there was one time she was camping outside my house because she used the Find My iPhone app. Yeah,
So
and
she
then
basically like stalked
yes,
you.
and she was at my condo at the swimming pool waiting until 8 a.m. And she knocked on my door. Then she said, I want to find this person. Then I tell my mom like, then my mom was like, oh, he's not here. Then she say, he's here. His sleeper is here. Then I'm like, oh my god.
That's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What is your one deal breaker? Like the one thing that you cannot stand?
Yes.
Actually, I have many deal
Mine
breakers.
is the same.
Okay, then you actually
Listen
listen
out loud, listen out loud, listen out.
Listen
For
out.
real?
Yeah.
Or if he has like 4 phones. Okay, I think that's a red flag anyway. Like more than 2 phones is like very suspicious.
Yeah, it's either he's like a drug lord or something, or like he have 4 girlfriends.
Or like he have like secret wife.
I think for me, one of the biggest one is being rude to parents or elderly. It's really a big no-no. I think it's a
Oh,
deal
for
breaker.
real? Okay.
Like if I see him shout at his grandma, like okay, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, because
I
like,
understand that.
Like,
Yeah.
like don't you raise your voice at
Your
like
grandma.
or yeah, or like anyone who like is older than you. I mean, I think it's very unnecessary.
yes. Because how you treat your family is like how
It
you
reflects how you
eventually treat you because
Yeah.
you're
Yes.
in his family, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
For me, I think it's definitely like if they lay hands on me. I've seen people like bang walls, like
Yeah.
or like when they're mad, or like hit things, and that to me is already a red flag because
Yeah.
eventually it could be me.
But like
Yeah.
for me, I experienced that before in one of my past relationships. But then what my ex would do, she would just punch back. Like I would punch a wall,
It's
and
like
then she
a
would just
full
punch back, and we would just have a
MMA
punching competition.
Oh my God.
We're just like,
When you're both angry.
yeah.
That would be
I'll
quite
like,
funny.
I'll be like this, we'll be like, we'll be fighting like that, and then she'll do it even harder, and I'll do it even harder, and then we just keep going back and forth until one was like, okay, let's just stop this is so stupid.
That's actually
That's
very
actually a really
stupid.
good way to end a fight. Like you just be so stupid
It's like,
until the
oh my
point that
goodness,
like
let's just
give
stop
up.
it. We're just hurting ourselves for no reason. I have one where it's having arguments, but you have no resolution to arguments. So you just fight for the sake of fighting, and you have no like definite outcome.
Oh yeah. I guess I cannot take it when they just like sweep it under the rug.
Or like want to
Okay.
walk away.
Yeah,
Right?
for me and Jiehao, we always end our arguments within 4 hours. Like
Wow.
we cannot drag it
Damn,
at all.
No,
I'm
yeah,
guilty.
yeah,
Like that's not
Like
me.
Really?
Oh.
because she says she keeps quiet, so she
Yeah, I
wouldn't
keep
talk.
quiet. Yeah,
And,
I
and I cannot take it when I'm feeling upset and I need to talk or
I
like
need to talk it out.
and the person says like like let's just not talk for a while.
No,
but I
wouldn't be
cannot.
like that.
I
I'll
cannot.
put a hand and I'll be like, let's just not talk for a while.
Oh,
Really?
Just like you just
okay,
give
okay.
up,
If
ah.
there's still
Yeah.
like some form of like I show that I still love you, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not happy
Oh, then
now,
that's
then
okay.
that's okay. You know, I tried to do that when me and Jiehao first got together.
So many
right?
stories.
That's stupid. But I was like, we were like arguing. Then I'm like, I'm gonna go walk. I'm gonna go run. Like, hopefully sort out my thoughts and maybe feel
Yeah.
better, right? But part of me also wanted him to chase
Yeah.
me and like tell me
If
don't
you really
go.
want me, you should change it.
No, I kind of wanted him to say like, don't go lah. But he's like, you go lor. Then I'm like, okay, fine, I go. Then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna run. Anyway, I get to be healthy at the same time. And guess what? I run to freaking McDonald's and eat hash brown, and then I run back. Yeah, I was like angrily eating. I ordered 4 hash browns, and I just sat there eating my hash browns, feeling sad.
I used to think that guys don't text back, right? It's like a red flag. But then now I think that
They're just
I prefer
busy.
guys that don't text back.
Why?
Yeah, I don't
Really?
text at all.
What?
Yeah.
Then how
you
does
know,
your
right?
relationship operate?
The entire like course of me and Maxi's relationship, we never ever text.
Huh?
Like from chasing
like wooing to dating to like marry and we don't text.
So he calls you or he just meets you in person?
Yeah, meets me in person and call. And just like, the only text message is like, I'll see you next Wednesday at 7:30 here.
Okay, so actually, can you show us, like, do you have any conversations?
Should I show like IG DMs? Because that's when we were dating. It's a bit gross
Gross
As in what? As in
appreciate
what?
it.
As in what?
Like,
Talk about shit,
Like, baby, I miss you so much. I
Can't
wish I
wait
can
for you to
no,
come
it's not. It's
home.
not even that. It's just like suggestive stuff. That's like dating, right?
Oh, okay.
It's like, I wanna put my in you.
No, suggestive but like sexy and mature, right?
Oh, you look so sexy tonight.
Can't wait to...
So weird. Okay, like
You look so hot. Like, I want to make you pregnant.
no, guys. Okay, listen. So right at the start, so Maxi don't text at all. So the only thing, so the only thing he sends you right is where to meet and what time, and it's always 1 week later.
It's very good, like Christian Grey. Hey, actually, that's such a good tip. Why don't you guys learn?
Yeah,
And then
guys, take this tip. It's very,
it's like you act like
I like this. I like
mysterious.
this.
Okay, so anyway, he posted an IG story of like him using, talking about a Terra gun. Then he says there's 2 power settings. Then I'm like, 2 power settings seems useful. I said that basically. Then he said, yeah, you want to try it on Wednesday? Then I'm like, okay.
So what do you do with that?
What do you guys do on Wednesday?
No, I just like flirty and fun. We didn't do anything with the gun.
What is your red flag that you think you have?
Being unable to stay alone. I think that I can say that I've like grown emotionally. Because like when I was like 14 to like 17 in my first relationship, I was very, very insecure about a lot of things. And it was hard for me to grow until I broke up.
I don't know if it's a red flag, but I guess as a person, I think I'm quite pressurizing.
I don't think so.
Really?
What do you mean?
Like they think
She
that
make people, like,
very,
drink.
very overbearing. They see sometimes I'm like over.
That's right.
And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right
Actually,
together. That's why
yeah.
you're a good pair.
yeah, it's like I'll be like, hey, come there, go together. Hey,
Hey, drink it, drink it, drink it.
You must drink. If not, you're not going home.
It's like, why you don't want to come over and hang out?
She's all about having a good time.
Like, you're busy. What are you busy with? Yeah, it's okay. You can do that. Like, so it's like very like you know.
I would feel so pressured.
Yeah. So like I think I pressurize my friends a lot. Yeah.
Sierra, what about you? Do you have any red flags?
Oh, I have like a bunch, honestly.
List them all, list them all.
No, but I think it was mostly what I said just now is that I get bored very easily.
Do you think you will have a problem getting married?
I don't know how I feel about marriage, but also I'm literally like 20.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's a need for me to like
yeah.
know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people who at like a very young age, they're like, haha, I just want to like, live life, like do whatever I want. And then eventually when they're 30, they're like, all right, time to settle down.
Yeah, like when you
So I
find the
think
right
your
one.
priorities change also as you grow older.
I forget that you're young. Sorry.
I'm so small.
I totally get you because I get bored really, really easily. But the fact that I can be with Maxi and married and stuff, I think is possible.
I think like marriage is seriously about compromise and 2 people not giving up on each other.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
about it. Like,
Yeah.
Agree?
I agree so much because
Yeah.
It's, you can never find the one that's perfect for you. You always have to
Like it's a
Nobody's
buddy,
settle.
it's a buddy for life. Even
Yeah.
sometimes you love the person less. I'm sure there are ups and downs where you love this person more and less through like the years, but
Yeah,
love is
agree.
always there. And whether or not the love is not the same as before, you like make it up in different ways. Like when you're sick, when you're hungry, when you're tired, like this is the person you go to, and
Yeah.
they will come to you. So just be there for one.
Yeah.
And that concludes the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you.
Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed listening to our opinions on relationships, red flags, and everything in between. Also, let us know in the comments down below what else you want to see from us.
click here to subscribe and click here to watch our latest video.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.